Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Not Just Black and White. This is the fourth episode. Earlier in the week, we did a podcast on WWE with our good friend Nick, and now today we're back to the NBA and USA basketball with
Reggie Reg, what's up? What's going on?
Reggie Reg. Apparently, is what he's going by now. I'm surprised you're not going by your Twitter handle
Reg.
with like 2 underscores. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have our World Cup roster for the United States of America, and it is as follows. Kyrie Irving. We have DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
We have DeMarcus Cousins as well. Anthony Davis. We have Stephen Curry. Andre Drummond. Really? I didn't see him in the scrimmage, but anyway.
Yeah, Andre was in there. He came
Kenneth Faried, Rudy Gay, James Harden.
Mason Plumlee.
I told you Mason Plumlee made the team.
Okay.
Rudy Gay, Derrick Rose, and Klay Thompson. So, just some things to note. A player that we both thought strongly was going to be on the team. Damian Lillard was not actually on the roster. So, what is that? How do you feel about that, Reg?
I can name 5 players right here. He should be on the roster over.
All right, which 5? I mean, obviously, Mason Plumlee is the obvious
Mason
one.
Plumlee.
All right.
Even Andre Drummond.
Yeah,
Klay Thompson.
I was unaware Andre Drummond was even on the team.
I know. Okay, 4 players and Rudy Gay. I think him and DeMar DeRozan are close, but
I feel like
Damian Lillard's a killer. So
Damian Lillard is really good, and if people had any questions, they were answered in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Damian
Lillard is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. He put him away in what might be the most clutch shot in the last maybe
2014 playoffs.
5-6 years.
No,
what's been a more clutch shot than that
in the last 5 or 6 years?
Yeah. I'm not going to say 10 because 10 includes the shot from Derek Fisher.
Yeah, but what about the shot against the Magic?
Or the Robert Horry shot?
The LeBron James.
James. All right. That was to win 1 game. They lost that series. That won them a series.
Trouche.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, trouche is the new word when you want to say touche or true. It is coined by myself and Reg here. Copyrighted, so don't try and take it as your own because we invented it, so suck it, scrub. Just kidding, I love you guys. Thank you for listening.
It's been patented already.
Patent already? Alright, whatever. I don't even know if that's a word. Dude, do you know what's crazy, dude? Andre Drummond is 2 years older than us.
Yeah. And
that's insane. Andre Drummond's 2 years older than
Anthony
us.
Davis.
Anthony Davis is 2. That's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy to think that someone that's in the NBA is, like, the same age as us.
That's insane.
Like, now I know how all those old heads feel. Like, man, I could have made it. I played ball with him in high school.
Yeah, I hear
I played ball with Jordan. My cousin played ball with Kobe in high school.
For real?
Yeah.
What was his
Evan
name?
Monsky. He's in the Kobe Behind the Glory video, if you watch it.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, he's the guy with, I think he doesn't have a beard at this point, but he has, like, brownish hair. Real nice Jewish boy. He's a real cool guy. So anyway, today we just witnessed the beating on Slovenia
by the USA team.
It was pretty insane, and I don't know how I feel about Coach K calling Anthony Davis the orchestrator.
I like it.
I don't.
I like it.
I don't think Anthony Davis is that good.
Whoa.
I don't think compared to the players that are on that roster, I don't think he's that good. Especially compared to the players that were all able to be on that roster, I don't think he's that good.
What?
In all honesty,
with Kevin Durant and Paul George out, Anthony Davis is the next to step up. Yeah, he's the best all-around player. James Harden is probably the best offensive player. But
I disagree greatly.
Yeah, he's the best all-around player on that basketball team.
In my opinion, the best player that could have been on that team was Damian Lillard. After Paul George and after KD dropped.
Really?
Damian Lillard. Yes, Damian Lillard's insane.
I don't know.
Kyrie Irving's also insane. Like,
I don't think on both ends they can do what Anthony Davis does. And Anthony Davis does a lot of off-the-script stuff, like, altering shots.
I mean, yeah.
Final score, ladies and gentlemen, 101-71.
That is a beating, if you weren't aware. If you didn't know that was a beating, then I've got some bad news for you. You are way behind the times.
Who's the high score? Look, high score.
I believe the high score was...
Anthony
It says Anthony Davis led them, but that doesn't mean
20. Yeah, with 27 points, he led the
he had
team.
27 points.
Look.
No. It was a 10-point. He had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, and 5 blocks. All right, that's pretty good.
Wow.
In 19 minutes of action. That's
wow.
All right. Props to Anthony Davis on that. That is really good.
Coach K said, and I quote,
I
Kenneth Faried is the piano player, and Anthony Davis is the lead singer in a band. In the USA men's basketball team band.
I don't know about all that, but he is very good, and he is doing a very good job of leading the U.S. team so far this I guess, international season, I guess, or preseason, because this isn't the World Cup yet.
Yeah.
And I don't see a single team that can beat the U.S. at this point.
No,
they just look so good.
Yeah.
They look to be the best team in a while
by far. And we don't even have our top players.
We don't have LeBron or Kobe or Kevin Durant even.
Switching gears though, K-Love to the Cavs.
We all knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But there was a report saying that he was going to go to. There was a team that was like, we're about to get Kevin Love. It was the Suns.
I don't know why
they were saying he was about to get traded.
Did you watch the interview with Kevin Love after he?
I didn't watch it.
He said as soon as LeBron finished the playoffs, LeBron called him and said, "Yo, I'm going to Cleveland. Are you on board?" And
for real?
Love said, "Yeah."
I thought he said as soon as LeBron said he was going to Cleveland.
Oh yeah, as soon as he made the decision.
Yeah, as soon as he made the decision to go to Cleveland, he called him and said, "Hey, look, I'm going to Cleveland." I'm still a little pissed off that Chris Bosh didn't go to the Rockets.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm a Miami Heat fan, but I like to see, good basketball, so.
I mean, it's not even that. It's just really good play. That's not even you could have so much better things. That team would have won. I don't see a team that can stop them in the West.
We talked about this last time.
I know, but I just don't. I really want the Blazers to get a really good player.
I do.
I wanted the Blazers to get Chandler Parsons. I feel like that would make them. That would put them over the top.
I don't think Chandler's enough, but
I think Chandler would put them. They're missing just one little piece, and Chandler Parsons seems to be
enough.
like a moldable piece that you could just kind of throw in it on any team, and he'll be good and he'll produce. Or a Trevor Ariza type. Okay. But he already went to the Blazers, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Trevor Ariza's on the. Oh yeah,
I think he is on the Blazers. Let us check that out. Sorry we're going off track, ladies and gentlemen. It's just what we do here on Not Just Black and White. Because as we all know,
it's not
always just black and white. There's always gray and there's always some color in there. Don't forget that. Also, Damian Lillard's on the cover of NBA Live. So.
Which means nothing because nobody plays NBA Live.
Hey.
No, Damian Lillard's my guy.
Damian Lillard's my dude.
Top 5 point guard in the league, but
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Oh, they got Chris Kaman. Who's the captain of the team?
Damian Lillard.
Is he? No, he's not. It says C is captain. See? So I guess they don't have a captain yet? No, they haven't named a captain yet because they're not starting yet.
Oh, I see.
I'm surprised they didn't pick up LaMarcus Aldridge. Did they drop LaMarcus Aldridge?
No, look, he's down. He's down there. Go down.
No, I mean on the USA team. Wasn't he on there?
I think they did.
I don't understand. They had cut some players that didn't need to be cut.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand either.
So, for fellow Blazers fans, the roster as it stands right now. At forward, you have LaMarcus Aldridge, LA, produces no matter what. We have Nicholas Batum, who's just our X factor.
Flat out shooter.
He's really good. Victor Claver. We have Joel Freeland. Thomas Robinson, James Sutherland, and Darrell Wright. Now, we don't have the actual power forward, small forward positions on our team website, but that's the thing that I'm sure they don't really care about. So at guards, we have Will Barton, Steve Blake, Alan Crabb. It's the funniest name ever, by the way.
He was great at California.
He was pretty good. Wesley Matthews, also one of our X Factors, and C.J. McCollum.
C.J. McCollum. Lehigh.
Oh, and last but not least, of course,
Damian
Lillard, who has just blown up in popularity. I don't think anyone has, come out of the gate so, I don't want to say underrated, because he came out of,
He was definitely underrated.
He was at Weber State? Yeah,
definitely
who's heard of Weber State? And, he's just dominated this league, and it's pretty awesome to see him do that. So at center, we have Myers Leonard, Chris Kaman, Joel Freeland. He's a center forward, so he just does whatever, I guess. Robin Lopez. And that is our roster at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a total of 16 players. So one's going to get cut.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's going to be
Sutherland. Go down.
You think Sutherland? James Sutherland?
Yeah, from didn't he go to Syracuse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been a pro for a year. I would assume they would cut, or they'll probably put him down on the D-League. They probably won't cut him.
Maybe
that's
him and
what people do.
No, not Darrell.
Darrell Wright's not leaving. Darrell Wright is a very good shooter.
Yeah.
And that's just like if you're looking at this as a coach, if you're the Blazers coach and you have the ability to get Chandler Parsons, let's say that they don't have James Sutherland anymore. Who do you cut for Chandler Parsons?
I have to trade for him, or
you have to trade for Chandler Parsons.
I'm giving up Alan Crabb and Steve Blake.
All right. That's the thing, I guess. They don't have Mo Williams anymore, though.
I know. I'm missing out. But we're deep. They're deep in the point guard spot, so.
They are pretty deep there. And plus, Damian Lillard's insane, so
yeah.
He doesn't really need a backup. All right, so next we will go to the Miami Heat.
Quick question. Top 5 point guards in the league right now.
Damian Lillard's number 1. Not close.
Top 5, though.
Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, John Wall. And I'm going to go on a limb and say this year it's going to be Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is going to round down number 5. Actually, not looking in, I'm going to say Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul's Chris Paul.
Hold on, you already said Chris Paul,
didn't say Chris Paul.
Oh, boy. I'm going to tell you the OGs.
The OGs?
Tony Parker.
I don't like Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
He's garbage.
Chris Paul.
Garbage.
Tony Parker is the best point guard in the league.
False.
Tony Parker is the best point guard in the league.
He can't stop Damian Lillard.
I believe he can.
I think you're on correct.
And he has help. As a team, the Spurs are just,
they have an overall better team.
But I got Tony Parker, Chris Paul, D-Lil. Who else? I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook, my main man on OKC.
I don't consider him a point guard, though.
He's a point guard. He's listed as a point guard. So that's what I'm going with. And then I'm going with John Wall.
I think just Russell Westbrook's a shooting guard.
He's a point guard.
He's a shooting guard.
He's a point guard.
I don't care what the roster says. He is a shooting guard. He is not a point guard.
He is a point guard. He plays the point guard position. And his job, how well he does it, is neither here nor there. But his job is to get the team involved. And it's not looking good for the Miami Heat, people. Especially with Ray Allen as a free agent.
It's looking pretty bad. Good. Yeah, Ray Allen's a free agent.
Who is Justin Hamilton and why is he on the roster?
I mean, they still have Birdman.
We still got Birdman. We still got Bosch. We still got
Morris. I don't know why you still have.
We still
Bosch.
got UD. Our newest attractions are Luol Deng and Danny Granger.
In other words, ladies and gentlemen, the Heat lost the best small forward in the league, and they went on a small forward signing frenzy.
Shabazz Napier.
Did you hear that Shabazz? Oh, would you look at that? Oh no. Russell Westbrook listed as a guard.
Point guard.
Oh man, he's a guard. So he's not a shooting guard. He's not a point guard. He's a guard.
They don't have the.
No, he's a guard.
Shut up.
Sir, he's a guard.
They don't have
Sir, he's a guard.
They don't have the specifics.
Sir, with all due respect, he's listed as a guard.
Okay, I'm gonna let you tell it.
All right, thank you.
They don't have the options here, fool.
Oh boy, did you hear that Shabazz unfollowed LeBron on Twitter?
He said it was, but you know what they said? They said it was his Twitter malfunction. They said something was going on with his Twitter because he's still friends with him on Facebook and he still follows him on Instagram.
Whatever.
Okay.
I think he unfollowed him. And then
as an excuse.
He was like, bruh, I'm glad we drafted Shabazz.
I know, and I just, it was just...
Bruh.
Shabazz must have been so excited. Like Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins was like, LeBron's coming, yay! Oh, I'm leaving.
Bruh. 2 rookies. All right,
so right now we have the guard position. Tyler Johnson, who is so bad he doesn't even have a picture on the Heat website. Reggie Williams, Dwayne Wade, Shabazz, Norris Cole,
Danny Granger,
Mario Chalmers, and that's your guards.
Ray Allen, but he's listed as a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent, so we
probably going to Cleveland to play.
Absolutely going to Cleveland. At the forward spots, you have Michael Beasley, who is also a free agent, so can't count on him being there. Birdman, Danny
Bosh.
Granger, Luol Deng, James Ennis,
Bosh.
Josh McRoberts, Haslam,
Bosh.
and Sean Williams and Bosch. And then at center you have Justin Hamilton, who we've never heard of.
And Greg Oden, who
Greg
is a free
Oden
agent.
and Bosch. Bosch and Birdman are also listed as centers. But they look to have the same problems they did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 3 years ago, where they didn't have enough.
There's not enough firepower.
Spots. No, it's not even the firepower, so they don't have enough at the big man spots.
But still,
a lot of these guys don't play well enough. And, like, they lost a lot of people. Like, they don't have Shane Battier anymore.
Yeah,
he
Shane
retired.
Battier was...
He retired. He was super clutch for them.
He was a warrior, yeah.
One of the most underrated players in the league. I'm surprised they didn't try and get Gerald Wallace. Gerald Wallace is insane.
I don't know. Gerald Wallace is getting up there in age, though.
He's just as old as LeBron and them. I'm pretty sure.
No, he's older.
He might be like 2 years older.
Well.
Bruh. Oh, the Celtics have Joel Anthony.
Ew.
Hey, man, he's good.
Ew.
He was good for the Heat.
I know. He's, tough. Dang, okay. Phil Presley, Gerald Wallace, Marcus Smart.
He's been in the league 13 years. And Bosh has been in the league 11. 2 years older than him. If we're assuming that he didn't go through 4 years of college.
Yeah.
So let's look at the full bio, I guess. And then we'll go to Bosch's full bio.
Bosh only did a year, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. Let's see, shall we? Stats profile. Let's go to a profile. There you go, biography. That's what I meant to look for.
That's better.
Yep. Let's see. I can't find it, so we'll just have to assume that.
I think he did 1 year, but I'm not gonna make any.
He did do 1 year.
I'm not gonna make any.
He did exactly 1 year.
Good news for Slovenia. Goran Dragic stepped up today.
Yeah. I mean, he's been a really good player in the league. Like, it happens every year.
Yeah.
Where, like, a certain point guard, it's usually a point guard, but the one player breaks out in the playoffs.
Definitely.
Like, 2 years ago, it was Dragic. A year before that, it was Jose Barea, or JJ Barea. So it always happens every year. It's usually a point guard, because it's always a player that no one sees in the preseason. Jeremy Lin. That wasn't in the playoffs, so that was...
Yeah, regular season.
Yeah, it was regular season. So that's not a huge thing, but... All right, so next up on the list that I want to talk about is the rumors that have been going around. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, there's someone thinking that the Cavs are no different than the 2010-2011 Heat, which to me is absolutely wrong. Big change in the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Big change in the rules. They changed the baseline rule. They're moving it back.
Yes. Everybody clap it up for that. How far?
I don't know. It's like 2 feet, I think it is.
Well, that's enough, though. I like that.
I feel like there was already enough space back there. They just got super scared.
I don't think there was enough space. I mean, in the NBA, there was, enough. Just enough. But in that FIBA game, there was definitely not enough space. But now that they're moving it back, that's going to be nice.
All right, so... moves, obviously.
Back to the Cavs being like the 2010-2011 Heat, which lost to the Dallas Mavericks. I don't feel this. I don't feel the expectations.
I feel like if LeBron loses to the Spurs again, it's just like the curse of San Antonio, and like LeBron can't beat the Spurs.
I don't think curse has anything to do with it, but I don't think he has enough. I don't think he has enough to win this year.
Their bench isn't deep enough.
Yeah, I don't think they're deep enough. Like he might, tired out.
It's just like the 010 Heat. They're 100%
I don't know if
right.
they pull Ray Allen though.
That doesn't change the fact they're not deep. That just adds one good player
to their bench.
Yeah, it's one good player. Jared Dudley's now on the Bucks. I think they traded him for a first-round pick.
Jared. Really?
The Bucks are sending Carlos Delfino to the Clippers for Jared Dudley and a first-round pick. So that's not terrible. Let's see. Ooh. Ramon Sessions, who broke out a few years back for the Sixers, is apparently going to get signed and traded to the Rockets. I believe.
I don't think that'll do much for them, but
hold on.
Pretty good player. He's a solid player.
Yeah, they're going to try and sign and trade with the Bucks. He's a solid player.
Good role player.
On an anything note, I guess, an unrelated note. Lance Stevenson put out a rap video.
Let's play a clip from that.
A remix of
"Hot Nigga" by Bobby Shmurda.
Yes. So we're gonna play a clip of that. It's actually pretty good. I don't hate it. Just gotta find it real quick. I think it's this one.
Y'all trying to make the next highlight on SportsCenter, huh?
This is the weirdest song I've ever heard.
From BK
I'm not a huge fan of it, actually.
CI.
It's awful.
Back block.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Already on some hot nigga. Straight up out them Coney Island blocks, nigga. Crossover, step back, I might drop niggas.
Alright, so I'll put the link in the description to this video. Apparently Reggie here thinks that this is some fantastic
It's fire.
feat of society. However, it's impressive considering the fact that he's a professional basketball player, but
Multi-talented.
Multi-talented.
It's fire, yo. It's straight fire. I mean, Lance in the booth.
Whatever. Get out of here. It's awful.
It's big for North Carolina.
What?
I mean, he can attract fans playing basketball and then rapping at halftime.
Shut up. Just shut up. You
Lance
keep your mouth shut.
Ceases to amaze me. Never ceases to amaze me.
Okay, so now I want to touch on NBA rumors, things that could be happening, stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at, I believe they have a rumor mill.
Yes, they do. But what is that with the new wave?
Let's just look at the recent transactions in the NBA. So, obviously,
Kevin Love to
Cleveland. Cleveland named Larry Drew their assistant coach. Detroit signed Cartier Martin. Detroit signed Aaron Gray. Toronto signed Jordan Hamilton. Cleveland signed Mike Miller. All right, so they actually have Mike Miller.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's
on Instagram the other day. LeBron had a picture with him and Mike working out at Akron University.
I wasn't aware of that. Also, big news. I don't think we recorded in time, but Steve Ballmer, former CEO of Microsoft, bought the Clippers
for $2 billion.
It was a lot of money, that's for sure.
But he's worth $28 million.
He's worth a lot of money. A lot of money.
A lot.
Okay, so before we sign off here, I have some trivia for you.
As usual, we end the day with our trivia segment.
We have to end the day with the trivia. Actually, we're going to go on a rant today. What in the NBA and USA basketball upset you this week? Go. You have the floor, good sir. If you could please go on a rant about it. What upset you about USA basketball, or what are you tired of hearing? It's Reggie's rant time.
I mean, I'm not a big ranter,
Just do it.
I just have
Reggie.
I just have opinions on
rant.
Stuff. Does it have
rant,
to be about,
my friend.
It has to be about USA.
It has to be about basketball, like NBA or USA.
The big thing I'm tired of is the LeBron being a flopper thing. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just everybody's labeled him as a flopper, and I don't think that's. I mean, everybody in the game does it, but because of his star power.
So what you're saying is you're tired of people saying that stars flop?
No, just LeBron. Period. Like that's just. I guess he's been labeled as a flopper, and I don't agree with it. But
So you're upset that people think he's a flopper?
Yeah, but you can't change the world, right?
I mean, you can if you're Superman.
But
okay.
Nobody's Superman. So your rant. I know you got one. Think long and hard.
I don't know. I know what I'm going to rant about, but I don't need a rant.
You don't? Okay, that's cool.
I run the show, so I don't need a rant. I'm letting you take charge of the mic for these few seconds, just so you can vent and get your rant out, my friend. All right, so I have some trivia before you. Like I said, give me 1 second. I have it saved. All right. What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by Mark's parents because
that's
who he was brought to you by.
I have no sponsors. Please.
Oh, wait, you get an email. Hold on. Whoa, somebody would like to sponsor you.
Yeah, and it's no one because there's no email. All right, so since 1980, what NBA team with the most regular season wins failed to win the NBA title?
Cleveland, definitely.
2006, 2007 Dallas Mavericks.
What?
They won 67 games. They lost in the first round.
Oh,
when they
were the 8th. Yeah, when Golden State was the 8th seed. I remember that.
All right, so next question.
That was the year after they lost to the Miami Heat.
What NBA coach has the record for most playoff losses? And if you name the number, it's a bonus point.
The number?
He's a former NBA coach.
Former, so he doesn't coach anymore.
Correct.
Ah, man, I gotta think long and hard. I have no idea. It escapes
Pat
me.
Riley.
You're kidding.
111. 111 playoff losses. Yep.
No, not Pat.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Since 1984, Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson hold 9 of the top 10 scoring performances in playoff games. Who holds the other?
In the playoff game? Top 10 scoring performances?
Yes. Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson have 9 of them. Which is incredible, by the way. I don't know how many Allen Iverson has, but I'm assuming it's more than 1. But Allen Iverson, back in the day,
scoring machine,
was such a high caliber player that it was sad for me as an Allen Iverson fan
to watch him,
to see him in the last few years, just kind of fade away from an incredible player into a really bad player. And it was also aggravating because apparently there was a story a few years ago where they were saying that Allen Iverson had a Philly cheesesteak wrap in Turkey, and he was like, "I've never had a Philly cheesesteak before." They're like, "You were in Philly for 10 years. How did you never have a cheesesteak? What's wrong with you?"
Oh my god!
It's what the city's known for, pretty much.
It's all the cities.
Okay, so can you name the other player?
I want to say Magic.
I'm gonna tell you you're wrong.
Okay.
It's Charles Barkley.
No.
It's Charles Barkley with 56.
Big round mound to rebound. Shout out Chuck.
No, man. What are you talking about? All the greats have short memories. All right.
Scottie Pippen.
Last question. There was an NBA coach that is now retired.
Okay.
His team won 50 or more games for 23 years. Can you name this coach?
Phil Jackson?
Nope.
You said he's now retired.
He's now retired. His teams won 50 or more games for 23 years.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a good coach.
That's a winner right there.
He actually never won an NBA title.
Okay, well, he's a semi-winner. He's a winner.
He's a Hall of Fame coach.
The name escapes me.
I'll give you a hint. He's white and he has gray hair.
That does not narrow it down at all.
All right, the answer to that is Jerry Sloan, coach of the Utah Jazz.
He was the coach of the Nuggets too, right back?
Nope. He was the coach of the Jazz. That's Jerry Colangelo, I think. Yeah, it's Jerry Colangelo.
I get a lot of old white guys mixed up.
You trying to say all white people look alike, Reggie?
No way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. I realize this is a little bit shorter than normal, but since there wasn't that huge a news to talk about in the NBA, we had a shorter show this week. Our shows will be picking up to about 45 minutes to an hour once the season starts, once the USA starts to run through FIBA like it's a child. So thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen.
Follow me on Instagram at Reg. follow our Twitter handle.
Not just black and white. Make sure to listen to the show. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you like, don't like, all that good stuff. Thank you very much, and stay classy, Internet.